How can the notion of La ilaha illallah be fully embodied in both action and consciousness? Well, action and consciousness, there are different levels of consciousness. First level is to be able to know what exactly does this phrase mean. To a lot of Muslims, it is just a piece of information that there is no creator for except Allah. Well, that is very literary understanding of this holy phrase. In practicality, what it means is, it is advised by the Prophet of Islam to engage in repetition of this phrase, chanting of this phrase, because this phrase contains two different statements. La ilaha. There is a denial of any other creator being existent. So when you say La ilaha, you are actually denying and ruling out the possibility of having another creator besides Allah. Okay? So in this first segment of the phrase, you deny all else for except Allah. And what is this denial of? Denial of having another creator. And the next segment is illallah. Only Allah is the creator. So the spiritual effect of the first segment of the phrase La ilaha, it is practiced by Sufis to cleanse the heart of all non-Allah things in our heart. In order to purify our heart, in order to make everything else exit from our heart, we use this phrase and we strike it upon our heart. La ilaha. It denotes nafi. There is no creator. And with the help of this phrase, we bring out all else from our heart and make it clean, purify it, cleanse it of all non-God things inside the heart. So with the help of this phrase, we purify our heart, and illallah is affirmation. We bring Allah in our heart. So this is the practicality of this kalima. Now, initially you need the first level of consciousness in which you should be aware, what are you supposed to do with this kalima? How do you utilize this? How do you make use of this kalima? So this is level number one of consciousness. And later on, as you progress and you're able to purify your heart, you're able to purify your lower self, then obviously comes yet another level of consciousness. So there are many different levels of consciousness, but you cannot understand all these different levels of consciousness with your brain, with your mind. After each level of consciousness, your heart will guide you and your soul will understand it and experience it and observe it. So these levels of consciousness cannot be put into words and cannot be expressed in words, and you cannot understand them in words. It is to do with practical action. The action is that you take everything else out from your heart and bring God's name in. When God's name is illuminated inside the chambers of your heart, you are connected with God. So subsequent to this enlightenment, God will start to guide you, and you will receive inspiration upon your hearts, and this is how God will guide you.